Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today on 8.6 we're going to learn areas of parts of a circle. So yesterday we talked about finding the area of a circle. Area of a circle formula, remember, it's just pi r squared. And we're going to use that. When we talk about the area of a sector, we are going to use this formula here. A divided by 360, and A represents the angle of the sector. And then just times pi r squared, the area of a circle. Okay, so if we look here at my first example, the angle of my sector, the blue portion, is 120. So we do 120 over 360. We're going to times that pi and the radius squared, so 3 squared. Literally, we're just going to punch this right into our calculator. 120 divided by 360, pi, and then 3 squared. And we're going to get 9.42. Okay, and my area is, the label is going to be centimeters because we're talking about area, it's squared. So we just plugged it in to the formula and right into our calculator. Let's look at another example. Here we're going to find the area of the blue section. So we do 100 over 360. 100 is our angle. Okay, pi times my radius in this example is 6. So we're going to 6 squared. 100 divided by 360 pi times 6 squared. And we end up with 31.42. And here we don't have a label, so we don't need to worry about that. And it gives us our answer. So it's just knowing that formula that we're plugging in. This one is area of a segment of a circle. So let's just talk about what a segment is. So we saw on the previous page about a sector. That's the entire like pie-shaped piece or pizza slice piece. A sector or segment is if we take out the triangle portion, and then the segment is this little slice that we're left with. And so to find the area, first we find the area of our sector, which is this portion. And then we subtract the area of that triangle. And that is left is the segment portion. Okay, so if we look here, we're going to find the area of that red piece. So we start off with plugging in to our sector formula. This is for the sector. Okay, so 60 over 360 times pi, and our radius in this one is 10. So 10 squared minus. All right, so we're going to find the area for our triangle. So we need to know our base and our height. Here our base is 10. I'm telling you it is 10. Okay, so our base is 10. Base 10, height 10, and we end up with base times height divided by 2. In your book, I believe that they do a lot of right angles in here for our angle sector. Then you have your base and your height are both your radius. Okay, so if we go ahead and literally we could just punch all of this straight into our calculator. If I take 60 divided by 360 times pi, 10 squared. Okay, this gets us 52.36. That's rounded. Okay, here area of a triangle, we could simplify that, and we have 10 times 10, and then divided by 2, we get 50. Okay, so if we subtract the 2, the area of that sector is 2.36, and again, we don't have a label. Okay, so area of the sector minus the area of the triangle. Okay, then the next one is where we're going to find the area of this shaded region here. Okay, and this is the easy one. Area of the large circle, subtract the area of the small circle. Okay, so if we look over here, we have area pi r squared, so our large circle has that radius of 7, minus the area of our small circle, and we have a radius of 3 here. Okay, so we have pi times 7 squared minus pi times 3 squared. We end up with 125.66. If you do these out separately, pi times 7 squared, we get 153.94. And if we have pi times 3 squared, this gives us 28.27. So if we subtract those two rounded, sometimes our answers could be a little slightly different. We get a 125 or 124.67. So it's really close. Depends on if you type it all straight into your calculator or if you round it. Either answer will be accepted. All right. And there you have it, short and sweet again.